I just heard the scales are going to be balanced. Scales are going to be balanced in your favor. Mm-hmm. Okay. With Venus and Mercury, with Venus and Mercury being in retrograde this week, this is looking, yeah, Eye of Hamza, yeah, Evil Eye, yeah, 1111, 1111, 555, 888, like, son of a bitch basket. And they gave me the two cards that I don't like out of the deck. Like, out of this deck specifically, they gave me the two cards that I don't like. Because when you're learning tarot, they tell you to, like, each practitioner will tell you, like, which cards in the deck don't you like. And I don't like Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Because Five of Swords and Five of Wands is just like the Five of Swords is like, I did some shit and I got away with it. Like, that's basically what this is. Like, this is the I'm winning at life, you're not. But for some reason, this is still just giving me the feeling of, like, however it is that you're perceiving or have been perceiving your reality is, like, not true. Or if there are things that took place where it was just like, that shit was totally unfair. That shit wasn't even called for. Like, whatever had happened, if it was a loss, if it was, I feel like if it was a friend that just randomly was just like, hey, we're not cool anymore, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, and you're just so confused. Like, I don't understand what's happening. And because the Strength card came up in this deck specifically, I feel like this one is just like, hey, fam, you may want to do yourself a favor and just have the strength to deal with this stuff from the past. Like, just learn that you actually do have achievements. Like, you do have things going for you. I feel like, to like whoever this applies to, this is like whoever may be experiencing any kind of like jealousy or maybe experiencing the wound of jealousy. And I kind of want to go into the emotion of jealousy and essentially what it is. Jealousy and what this emotion is. This is the Five of Swords energy. This is all this energy that I'm getting right here. It's just being intimidated and jealous. And all that emotion really is just the times that you felt throughout the course of your life where you may have felt that this person has something that you can't obtain, or that this person has access to things that you might not be able to obtain, or thinking that they have something that you don't have access to. And the first thing is just to mention, one, that shit is not true. Okay, whatever it is that you're looking at this person at, whatever it is that they have, one, if it was meant to be yours, it would be in your immediate reality. It would be yours. But if it's not, or if that's not your reality, that just means it's not meant for you, and that this is a wounding that you need to look at inside of yourself. I had to deal with that shit this morning. It's called the sister wound. I had to deal with my sister wound this morning myself. And everything that is happening right now, everything that's taking place, be it like just Venus, Mercury retrograde, the whole thing, it's happening so you can heal. It's happening so you can come back into balance. It's happening so you can come back home. It's happening so you can remember that everything outside of you is not sustainable. Okay? This is actually the reminder that everything outside of you is not sustainable. It may be obtainable, but it's not sustainable. And that now is the time to go within. This is why the Justice card is coming up. I was also hearing like some protection spells. So if you feel called to do any type of protection spells, don't do any type of like banishment, black magic, no hexing, no none of that shit. Please don't, because this is just, this is our time to literally use this moment as an opportunity to hold up the mirror and hold ourselves accountable. Okay, that's what this moment is. I need you to hold yourself accountable, and I need you to call yourself out, because I've had to do the same. I'm calling me out at every single pivotal point during this Venus and Mercury retrograde. I have been doing massive meditations with Venus. I actually was gifted a rose from a funeral not that long ago, and just watching this funeral, like just watching the rose go through, like it was plucked like from a funeral. And I watched it go through its life cycles, and even the petals now, like weeks later, because, you know, I gave it love, I gave it positive affirmations, and the petals weeks later are still very soft and supple, and they're not like dead yet. And mind you, I've had roses where like I've had the petals like just disintegrate and die, and it taught me something, a very pivotal point or a very vital lesson with just this rose that I forgot. And it's that you are that rose. The rose doesn't apologize for her thorns, nor does she apologize for her petals either. She doesn't apologize for that thing that she's protecting, which is the everything, her womb space behind all of the petals. And that's what makes her beautiful. That's what makes her magnifique. So everything that you're looking at outside of this person, you already have within you. You've just been too afraid to explore it. And that's okay. You were literally hurt and abused into not exploring the things that bring you joy. And it's okay. It's okay. It was not your fault. Now, what is your responsibility is to, one, take accountability, and to, two, hold yourself in that sovereign, compassionate, loving space. That is your duty and responsibility, to literally learn to love and to forgive yourself. Okay? This is literally like just love, compassion, and forgiveness. That, I swear to you, has been the biggest pivotal lesson that I have learned through just my cycles of grieving. Okay? What we mean by surrender, and I know we've heard this term a lot in the spiritual community, for those of you that might not know or just are like, what the fuck does that word even, I don't even know what that word means. And it basically just means learning to not need to control everything, not needing to always have the answers, not always needing to have to know how or why. And then it's okay to just trust the process and to be in the moment, in the present moment, to actually breathe and press pause in the present moment. Okay, a lot of the meditation and breath work and stuff that I teach is not for the, you know, the person that has time. This is for the person that's busy, like is doing shit on a day-to-day basis. If you don't believe me, ask me. Like, I have footage of me taking time to meditate, because I took, like, that time it's important for me. You know what I'm saying? So take that time to really take care of you and to really anchor into compassion during this time. This is the time to anchor into love, self-love, and forgiveness. Whoever this Five of Swords energy is that I'm looking at, that I'm feeling as if like you feel like as if you may be left behind, and that there's just a lot of internal and external conflict. I want you to know the external conflict that's taking place outside of you right now is basically a reflection of the internal conflict that you feel on the inside with yourself. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It sucks. It's a bitch. It's annoying. It's okay. That needs to be a song. But it is. Everything's happening exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay? Okay, I'm also seeing Six of Cups too, and that tells me that it's just like Spirit wants to give you things. Spirit wants to give you all these opportunities, but it's kind of like Spirit can't give you any of these opportunities, or can't give you any of the experiences, or hell, can't even really pay you the way that you want to be paid until you learn to let some of these things go. You know? Until you learn to just keep anchoring into. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Tower. I'm getting like, it's just everything has been flipped upside down, and I don't understand what's happening, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, now is that time to just really focus and ground yourself, and to ground your energy. Ground your energy and stay focused. Okay? Keep anchoring into that. Keep anchoring into that. It's hard. It's very difficult. But this season is meant to serve you. It's meant to serve your highest evolvement. It's not meant to punish you. Cycle of suffering is not here to punish you for all of eternity. It's not why suffering exists. The Matrix and the cycles and all that, and the news and the telly loves to tell you that, but that's not why. Okay? That's not. Everything exists for a reason. Okay? Everything happens in its cycles for a reason. Okay? I love you. And Mm-hmm. Let it go. Yeah, just let it go. I'm getting the element of fire. So there are a lot of things within your immediate reality that are being burned away right now. And it feels like you're kind of on a roller coaster ride, and you're just like, I can't see where this is going. And if I can't see, then it's like, I can't. Yeah, there's definitely some losses. There is a child version of you that needs to grieve. Yeah, the child version of you that's been hurt and broken. The child version of you that had dreams that couldn't achieve those dreams, or was told that you couldn't achieve those dreams. You need to grieve that. If you were shamed from being in the spotlight because you were told that you were too much or too extra, you need to grieve that. If you were just all of those instances, the small instances where you think that it doesn't matter and you choose joy to spite of. You choose forgiveness to spite of. For those of you that are like on the angry spectrum, that are like, bro, I can't forgive the motherfuckers that did that shit to me. Guess what? You be angry just to spite. You choose joy and healing to spite. For those of you that may need another reason, okay? I can't tell you how many times I myself have silenced all that shit just by standing sovereign, silent, and saying what I mean, meaning what I say. It is pivotal. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the reading here. I am here at Tous Le Jour, which I'm not really too sure how to pronounce it, but this is a really, really nice cafe. This is like maybe the second time that I've been here. I want to bring my mom and my sister here, because I know my mom, she's never been here. I said, my hair is getting long. It needs to get cut. But as far as what I have planned for the day, I've just been planning out like my YouTube content. I've just been planning out my blog content. I've been planning out my tarot card readings and things like that. But this is like what we, have to look forward to when it comes to tarot card readings and things like that. Or as far as like what to look forward to this weekend. It's going to be a rough one, but I want you to know by the time that we get to the end of this week, you are going to be a brand new person. Brand new person. Oh yeah, see, Wheel of Fortune. Everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. So if it feels like everything is working against you, it's not. So just learn to shift perspective. That's been the most pivotal piece of information that I've been able to really anchor into with each grieving stage that I go through. Like each grieving stage. Like I had a sister wound this morning. I don't even know what the hell my meditation was yesterday. I think yesterday was like healing my divine feminine, or like my sexual expression as a woman. Like another one was like healing my masculine expression as a woman. Like there's so many, like another one is like my ancestral wounding, like in relationships with the like there's so much that I have just sat and healed and smoked and just meditated and just like really been like, what the? Yeah, like I've been doing that. And I feel like a brand new person. I really do. I feel like a brand new person. And I'm curious as to what this version of me looks like. I mean, guys, I wore a skirt with my cheeks out. And for those of y'all that know, like that really know, y'all know I don't do that. I was always told that, especially by men, that it's not safe to do that. But then I remembered something. Oh yeah, there's way more women than there are men. And I did. And it was liberating. It was so liberating. Like, to just have my cheeks out. I know. Well, Sanaji, why are you whispering? You understand. Like, if you knew, like, the shit, like, the areas that I came from, like, you would be like, ain't no way you wore that. Yes, I wore that. And it was awesome. It was so cool. I have plans to do karaoke. That also scares the shit out of me. Which I feel like that's what I should just call this vlog series. Just Diaries of a Sensitive Soul. Doing the shit that, or just doing the things that scares the shit out of me. Just to call it a series. Like, because hi, I am a sensitive soul. Yes, I'm a sensitive warrior. Sensitive warrior. Very sensitive warrior. Very much so. But anyway, be sure to follow, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit, because it's a lot. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of fuck-ups. There's a lot of mistakes. It's a lot of wisdom. And a lot more of my family time that I'm going to share with you that I realize that I don't really share or talk about. I never really shared or talked about how close I am, or actually am, to my family, or have been growing up. So that my experiences aren't like everyone else's, and that it actually is worth sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Anyway, 555. I'm going to go ahead and go now. But I don't know if I want to catch the bus or if I want to get a ride, but we'll see. And I will catch you guys later.